What if I told you that I'm making over $50 an hour right now with no experience, and I got started in under 24 hours?
This is money I started earning within 24 hours using nothing but my phone and my car. In this video, I'm going to show you how I did it, how you can do it too, and whether it's good enough to replace my full-time income. Hi, I'm Kason, and just about a month ago I got laid off from my job. I'm almost 40 and I'm having a little bit of a midlife crisis. Instead of finding another job, I'm documenting my journey on trying to replace my income with side hustles, experiments, and any way that I can think of to make money. Today's experiment, walking dogs with an app called WAG. I first heard about the WAG app from Ryan Trahan in his Penny series. When my kids saw what he was doing, they told me that I had to do it. He made it look so easy. So it was enticing and I wanted to see if it was really as easy as he made it look. And sure enough, it was. I was putting off signing up for a while until my daughter pushed me into it because she really wanted to walk dogs with me. Within 24 hours, I had my first walk, earning anywhere from $25 to $50 an hour with absolutely no marketing. All I did was sign up for the app, create a profile, have my background check, which was done in a few hours, and then requests just start flowing in. And honestly, it's way better than DoorDash. With food delivery, I felt like I was rushing around, burning gas, frantic, stressing out over every order. But with this, I get to slow down and walk cute, cuddly dogs. So here's how the WAG app works. Pet owners, mostly dogs, but also cats as well, can request for someone to come and walk their dogs, do drop-ins, sitting, boarding, and then those requests come through as notifications to people in the area. As a walker, you have the ability to say which types of services you actually perform. And so for instance, for me, I'm only really doing dog walks and drop-ins right now. WAG allows you to set your own rates. When you're setting your price, it shows you what the average price in the area is. And if you go under or over what those prices are, it gives you a little warning. There is another app called Rover that some people use for this. From my research, it seems to be more for boarding and sitting. And I tried to sign up for it so I could show you that app in this video as well. But for some reason, I'm stuck in the background check still. So what does the job actually look like? As soon as you have a booked appointment, all you do is pull up the app and mark when you're on your way. When you arrive, you click, I have arrived. Sometimes you have to look through the access section to see how to get into an apartment or a home. Put a leash on the dog and then press the start walk button. Along the way, you can take pictures and videos and send it to the owner. It's not required, but when you do that, I'm sure that they appreciate it. You should also drop a pin whenever they poop or pee. And at the end, you just finish up with a little note and make sure that you check off all the boxes and you're done. My very first walk was an interesting one. It was 3 dogs and I was trying to walk all 3 at the same time. 2 of them were in a doggy stroller, so I thought that should be really easy. But what I didn't know is one of those dogs was blind and deaf and kept trying to jump out of the stroller. So at one point in the walk, it does jump out of the stroller and then it leaps into a lake and starts swimming away from me. So I have to jump in the lake after the dog while I'm holding on to the one leash, swoop the dog out of the lake so it doesn't get eaten by an alligator, and I was soaking wet. All I could think was that this is the last time I'm gonna be doing this side hustle. But turns out everyone was okay and the owner wasn't upset with me or anything. Since then, everything has been going much smoother. I've already had a few clients choose me as a preferred walker, which means that they can send requests directly to me. And I have 2 clients that have selected me to do recurring walks for them that are already on the calendar out for the next few months. One of the main reasons why I signed up for the app was because my kids really want a dog, but we are not gonna get a dog right now. With 4 kids, it would be absolute chaos. But this allows me, with the owner's permission, to bring my kids with me on the walks. This allows my kids to get their dog fix in without us actually owning one.
Dog walking is way better than doing DoorDash.
Where things get really interesting with this app is if you do remote work. I really wish I would have known about this back when I used to have a remote job, because with boarding and sitting, you could literally either work from home or work from someone else's house and just bring the dog out on walks on your breaks. And otherwise, it's completely passive. That would have been a really good way to make a little bit of extra cash while I was working for my full-time job. But right now, I'm not really doing any boarding or sitting, and that's only because of the fact that I do have 4 kids, and I wouldn't really want to bring a dog into our house that I don't know how the dog is going to act. My smaller kids are actually a little bit afraid of dogs as well, but maybe for the right dog, I might eventually do it. So here's the big question. Will this replace my income? No. It probably could though, if I were to put all of my efforts into this specific side hustle. I know that there are people out there that do this as a full-time business. If you do the dog walking, the sitting, the boarding, maybe add in the Rover app, even do some of your own marketing in the area, in your neighborhood, this could definitely replace a full-time job income. For me, it's a great short-term thing to do while I'm testing out all these different side hustles, and also it's fun for my kids, but long-term, I'm looking at other things. Let's take a look at how much money I've made so far. The way that I'm actually able to make it up to over $50 an hour is when I have really good tippers. Most people tip very similarly, and honestly, I'm usually making somewhere around $30 an hour on average. And even though my weekly earnings right now aren't crazy high, that's only 1 or 2 walks every few days in the week.
Hey guys, just wanted to take a quick break from the video to let you know that if you want to support my channel further, you can sign up for the WAG app to either become a sitter or a parent with my promo code KASEN62966, or use the link in the description.
So that's my honest experience with WAG. Fast to start, fun to do, and way less stressful than food delivery. Not my forever plan, but definitely worth trying. A great opportunity for passive income for those of you that work remote. So I definitely think it's worth trying. Would you ever walk dogs for money or even turn it into a business? Let me know in the comments. Stick around for the next video where I'm gonna share a cheap vacation hack. Being laid off, cash is tight, I needed a little bit of R&R, so I needed a deal, and I found one. And you can do it too.